Hey everybody, I am Kingsenn and I am with Derpwow right now, and today I made a guide for the bosses of the Temple of the Jade Serpent, the new dungeon released with Mist of Pandaria. Yeah, I didn't get into too much detail with the bosses, given this is my first time doing the dungeon, but I did describe everything of importance that you would need to know. Okay, our first boss that we're going into is the Wise Mari, as you can see, and this boss is particularly easy. The thing about him is he has two stages, one where he's wearing a giant bubble like you see now, and he's immune to all damage. To get rid of the bubble, we have to defeat 3 corrupt living waters that spawn from the fountains around him. If you have deadly boss mods, it tells you when to switch and what to do. Make sure to stay out of the water. He'll do a thing where he'll make the water look like it's boiling, and you just don't want to get hit by that. Once you do, get rid of once you defeat all of the corrupt waters, the bubble will burst, and if you're standing within, I think, 5 feet of him, then you will take damage and you'll get knocked down, but I don't think it's severe damage. And then after the bubble is down, he will be immune to all attacks, and you can do whatever you want to him. You can attack him and start bringing him down. And the thing is, though, he'll shoot like a big beam of water out in front of him, like whatever way he's looking, he's shooting a big thing of water, and he'll keep turning around and around and around, and with the water, and you don't want to get hit by it because it does do a lot of damage. It's like 25,000 a second, which in my idea is a lot, but other than that, it's a pretty straightforward fight. Okay, now after we defeated the Wise Mari, I actually believe that you can defeat them in any order you want. I don't know exactly. You're gonna move on to Lore Walker Stone Step. Now he isn't the actual boss, but the boss fight is called Lore Walker Stone Step. And anyway, the thing about this fight is it's kind of more technical, but when I say technical, I don't mean like moving out of stuff and doing this and doing that. I just mean it's not straightforward kill the boss. When the fight starts off, you see this guy summoned called Zeo Sunkeeper or something like that, and yeah, it's like Sunseeker, and he summons 5 suns right here that you have to attack and defeat all of them. And when you start destroying the suns, he will summon these things called, oh crap, okay, it's something Shahs and harvesting Shahs, haunting Shahs, and you just have to defeat all of them, defeat all the suns, and after you do defeat all of the suns and the Shahs, it will go back to the you have to fight the Sunseeker guy now, and once you do get it to that point, it becomes very, very, very basic. You're honestly just fighting him at that point. He does nothing. I think he shoots like a fireball at a direct person, but it's nothing. It becomes very straightforward. Okay, after you have now defeated the Lore Master and Wise Mari, you're going to fight Lou, Flamekeeper, and now she is very basic. The only thing I can say about her is she does a lot with fire, so you want to make sure you're watching out for that. She'll occasionally spawn waves of flames, and they will like shoot in. There will be 4 of them, and they'll form like a square, and they'll shoot outward, and you do not want to get hit by them because they will do, as you would assume, damage. Once you do enough damage, you get to her to about 50%. She'll do the same thing like the flames, but with green flames, and they'll be like greenish flames, but the thing is with these ones, they will leave behind pools of green flames, and you don't want to stand in them. You watching this video, I did stand in a couple, but whatever. Once you get her to about 30%, she turns into a Jade Serpent, and you have to continue fighting her. And now you have to keep moving because she will spawn that Jade Fire on you wherever you stand. So you just make sure that you don't stand in it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. The Jade Serpent will also do a flame breath that will hit anyone in front of him, and that's pretty much it. Pretty basic. Now, after you've defeated all other bosses, the final boss, the Shah of Doubt, he is also straightforward. The only two things that you want to make sure of, he does something called the Touch of Nothingness, and it goes to a particular player, random, and the thing is, you just don't want to stand near them because it's one of those, anyone near you gets hurt, and you will take like 20k damage every second, and it sucks, but he'll also do something called the Balance of Reality, where another one of you will like spawn, like another one of me spawned it, and I fight and haven't seen because, and until you defeat all of them, the boss, the Shah of Doubt, is immune to all attacks, so you can't even bother him. But it does, like, run out, and then you go back to fighting him. One of the things, he'll randomly pick a target and, like, shoot just things at you, and you'll take damage. And, yeah, about the Shah of Doubt, just a lot of people taking a lot of damage at times, and healers have to be aware of what's going